me, Sam.
I'm glad that we're prepared. It's a two-part question for Cindy. The first is, why did you want the night to begin with a panel instead of jumping right into stand-up? And how is this show about much more than comedy?
I wanted the night, hi everybody, hi. I wanted the night to begin with a panel because I felt that we need to be educated on what we laugh about. We need to be educated on what makes us cry. If you watch the local news, you most likely see ACEs the first 20 minutes of watching any news, let alone your local news. So I wanted to use the panel as an opportunity for every person in the room to get a high-level understanding of what do we mean when we call things ACEs. So our panel that's going to come up next, their job is to educate you about what they know about ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. Laughter makes a difference. We are not laughing at things that currently hurt us. We are laughing and relieving ourselves of the pain of the things that used to hurt us. Sometimes my mom and all my ancestors would say, sometimes we have to laugh to keep from crying. Have you guys heard that before? Yeah. And then what was the second part of that question that I wrote that I can't remember? That's the joke. That's the joke.
How is the show more than just about comedy?
The show is more than just about comedy. I heard a stat about 4 weeks ago in a meeting, and just in Lake County, the stat that I heard blew my mind, and it said that annually 26,000 domestic violence cases are reported in Lake County alone. 26,000 people in our county call the sheriff's office to file a complaint or a charge against somebody that has done something domestic violence-wise. Are y'all with me? By day 42 or 43, 24,000 of those cases get dropped. Sit with that. 24,000 cases get dropped because sometimes the partners have to go back to the partner because that's better than being homeless. Sometimes the partner has to go back to the partner because the court systems aren't very friendly to people who are harmed by their partners. We can do something about that today. And domestic violence happens to be an adverse childhood experience. And if you saw it growing up, you have an ACE. And every time you see a news story talk about domestic violence, those are ACEs. So tonight we're not here to laugh about, but to educate about it, because we have an opportunity to help the women and the men who are growing up in those homes, and that's not laughable, right? So I wanted to use this as an opportunity to celebrate the fact that I grew up in domestic violence. I also witnessed it outside of my home, and I became a partner of somebody who was violent. But I stand here today because of people like you who invested in me, and that's my time.